Mina, watashi wa miyamasu ka? As it's been such a long time since I've last done this. Well, guys, the long, painful wait is finally over. It is now time for me to do a playthrough of one of the most controversial and hated Pokemon games, which it is deserved. This is my playthrough on Pokemon Sword. And yes, I'm emulating it, pirated it. Tough shit if you don't like hearing it, but I'm not buying this game unless the EXP Share is fixed, and let's turn it off, and the National Dex is on. Sue me if you don't like that. But anyways, so like I said, I've been emulating this game since right after World Finals 21 on Yuzu, which is an emulator for the Switch. I found out about Yuzu back in the middle of 2020 because me, Mayumi, and Adam actually were considering maybe doing a series on Switch back then, but we couldn't figure out how to use Yuzu. It only worked on Windows 10, which of course, at the time, I couldn't do it on the desktop because it's not 10. And I didn't know if the Alienware would be able to support it as I'm playing on my dad's laptop. And I found out, like, other night, it does not work really well on my Alienware, so I have to play this on my dad's computer. So eventually we ended up doing Feta Emerald instead because I found out that, even if we got the game, an emulator, it sounded like it was going to be way too difficult to use, to set up. And even if we did get it set up, we had no idea how it was going to run, and we still had to figure out how to get the ROM. So we ended up not doing it. But that was 2 years ago. Times change, as now the ROMs have been dumped, and I got both Sword and Shield. So I got these games, like I said, 2 months ago, but I didn't do a series yet because I wanted to, at least, at the bare minimum, turn off the EXP Share. Because I know for a fact, since the game first came out, like a week after release, that it was done. Because, thanks to us fans. Since Gamefreak can't do their job properly because they're fucking retards. So, the patch was made. I just didn't figure out how to set it up. I spent 3 hours last night tonight doing it, and I finally got to work. So I have a whole bunch of mods on here. The EXP Share is off. I have to toggle it on and off when I play the game, though. So until I turn off the game, at least I know it because I haven't tried a test yet. But right now, I cannot use the EXP Share during the game at all until I turn off the game and reactivate it. Which, hey, still good. No forced EXP Share. Just like how I want to play. Max Raid battles. Your AI teammates, which I'm only emulating so I can't do multiplayer that I know of right now, are actually stronger. They have actual strong Pokemon to use, which will be, hey, useful later on in the game because I heard that they're really tough to beat. And I got patched that raised the FPS to 60 FPS because it normally runs at 30. So effectively, this game runs double the speed right now because the emulator does not have a toggle switch, whereas this 60 FPS actually does run like a toggle, which was really funny. Alright, so now with that out of the way, let's get started. And of course, still a main problem. Actually, the character I have picked for Victor actually looks like he has brunette for once. Because that was a problem like the Blasphemy X and Y, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, where you're able to pick your character. I criticized because they never had my option. They never had a brunette option, a white male that was brunette. But it looks like right now they gave Victor a brunette, so now I actually am represented. White male with brunette hair. About time. Like, it reminds me of Caleb in X and Y. Either blonde, white male, blonde. Well, actually probably black Japanese, because that's usually how anime logic goes in Japan. Usually characters that are blonde are usually more European. Yeah, you can see the game's running twice as fast, too. Like I said, 60 FPS. The music still runs at 30 FPS, so it's not like sped up or anything. So anyways, Chairman Rose. Like, I've already played enough of this game already. I've done like, I actually have like 4 role plays active between the 2 games. And on 2 of them, I've already made it to past the second gym, so I've gotten quite far into it, so I know enough about this right now. But hey, just think, if it wasn't for them fucking up and cutting the National Dex and doing the EXP Share BS, I would have already done a series on this many years ago. course, it would have looked terrible because I didn't have a capture card in 2019 at the time. Well, actually, honestly, now that I think of it, even if I did want to get Switch at the time, because I didn't have a Switch yet either, so I had to get one, which thankfully, the Lite came out, which I got, but I would still need to get a normal one for a capture card, so that's a couple hundreds of dollars you're talking about. So, oh yeah, here we go, already frozen. Wait, no, it's not there you go. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to get to a little thing later on when I get to the settings. It sounds a little low. It just froze on the screen for me, but it was running just fine on the desktop. But as you see, the emulator runs so far very smoothly, but of course, that cutscene right there doesn't mean shit. That don't mean anything. Have to wait till later on to actually see it. Actually, I think the sound got broken a little bit. I think I just heard. Anyways, good old Hop. You have his howl animations. Oh boy. I do find it cool and interesting that depending on your race, your mom's race has changed. Because when I first got this game to emulate, I did a roleplay as a character I wanted to do back in 2008. Picked Marcus, who I had black, and when I picked him, Mom was black, which is nice. I find it silly though that they call him Mom in this game. That's not how we do it in America, and I don't care if this is based in the UK. It's Mom. M-O-N. Deal with it. So anyways, the settings, of course. Text speed, always a fast battle. Effects on, always set to switch. Always pick when I want to do them. I don't want to use gyro. Actually, I don't know, because I don't know if I'm going to be doing camera. I got to be careful, because the game's going so fast, I speed through things too much. Normally, I would have the autosave off because I don't want to use it in Pokemon. But unfortunately, due to the emulator probably not being good yet still, the game being a pile of shit, and a combination of both, the game freezes a lot. And it's not like freezing as in, like it just stops playing and like crashes. Like, the characters will move around, but you can't do anything. Literally nothing. So I have to keep autosave on just in case that happens. I can go right back to it, which is really stupid. Why would I want to play like that? I don't care, and I don't care about the movies. I'm not skipping them. Very stupid. And also, oh, gotta get used to the controls again. No. I just hate how they do like the Switch controller, where B is at the bottom and A is at the top. Oh my god, that is really fast. Normally, that's how fast it would normally go when you run. Like, goes by a little bit too quickly. Now, to pick up the bag, since you have to pick it up in order to leave. Hey, now I look like Victor. I don't need an adventure guide. I'm not freaking new to this series. I've been playing since 1999. I know how to play this stuff. Especially since I've seen this scene now, like, 5 times now. Alright. And there's a Badoo. I actually kind of wanted, now I thought, but I kind of wanted to do Shield because I know coming up there's a version exclusive where in Sword you can get, damn it, C-Dot. And Shield you can get Lotan. I kind of wanted to use Lotan, but I wanted to do Sword. Sword right now has the most time on it. I know a little bit more about it. I got everything all set up, including all the mods and stuff for it, so I said, fuck it, I'll just do Sword for right now. Yeah. Bye-bye, Wooloo. We're going to be going back that gate in a moment. And also, the mods I'm also using, because I found afterwards, apparently the game automatically had a mod where not only does it make the resolution 1080, but also there's a massive graphic update. So the game actually looks a lot better than it did on the Switch when it came out. So, oof! The actual graphical update that was supposed to be there with the National Dex being cut. Only we had to do it instead of fucking Gamefreak because they're stupid. And also, even if they did do the graphical updates and the animation and all that, even if they did all that, it still would not justify the National Dex being cut. Nothing justifies it. Nothing. Alright, so now, got to go see Leon. Wasn't there another Oh, yeah, there's the Purloin back there. I could have swore there was an item around here, too. Maybe it's a little bit later on, as I have to head down here now. Yeah. Man, it's also kind of amazing how... Remember in Sun and Moon, it took like over 10 minutes before you could finally get your starter, although this video's been over 10 minutes, but most of it's because me rant like a third of the time. But man, so quick here compared to like Sun and Moon. And also in Ultra Moon was a lot quicker. And there is our undefeated champion, Leon. with his Gigantamax Charizard. Because you always gotta, do the Gen 1 Panda and always gotta Panda the Charizard. All the damn time. And I also find funny, too, that a regional champion is using a starter from a different region. More Gen 1 Pandering, too, in that regard. You would think it would be better if they... Oh, I don't know, he used a Galarin Pokemon instead for his Ace, instead of somewhere else. But hey, got a Panda to Gen 1ers, am I right? Oh my god. And for all of you who don't know, Hop is Leon's younger brother. There's Howl's animation! You reusing animations! So much for those better animations to cut the national decks, am I right, people? Oh my god. Oh jeez. Yeah, I cannot wait to finally get my start and get this shit underway. Don't you worry, Leon. I'll be taking that title away from you very soon. Just you wait. And we'll see how actual challenge will be too with the EXP Share off. Because I've been playing the roleplay with the EXP Share on, and I actually might keep the EXP Share on during those roleplays to see how over leveled I would be compared to this series where I'm going to have it off. But yeah, I've been over leveled the entire time so far. Not as bad as BDSP, since this game is designed more with the EXP Share on, whereas BDSP was not, but I was still badly over leveled, and it was unacceptable. And there is the stars with the sound. Actually, looks like the speed up right here actually does cause problems with the scene, because the music's out of sync. I mean, the sound's out of sync. But there's the Galar starters. Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny. Now, of course... Oh my god, it's still going. Maybe I do need to have the speed up off during the series and have it on when I'm doing off-screen stuff. But anyways, this was actually a big problem all the way up until when Switch came out. I didn't know what starter I was going to pick. I wasn't 100% set from the very start in Sun and Moon like I was with Letton. Because I didn't really find either starters very interesting. I wanted to see their final evolutions, which I didn't get to see until Switch came out because they didn't reveal them all, which was annoying. But after looking at the evolutions soon after the games came out, I decided if I was going to do Switch for the first time, I was going to take Sobble. As Inteleon is cool. As Cinderace and Gorillaboon, or whatever it was called, Grookey's evolution wasn't as cool. And I'm not going to bother doing nicknames in this series. Because I still need to eventually learn, like, all those new Pokemon's new names and all that. Alright. And, of course, hey, there's, Hop's broken pink teeth that I think is in the emulator. Oh, God, I hope it's in the original game, too, for a laugh, showing how bad they did that. God, that's so sad. And, of course, back in my day, I was always complaining about why can't your rival take your starter that's weak to you? Now I'm like, God, they've done like 4 times in a row now. How about they take a starter that's weak strong against us again? Now for the forced tutorial, and to be patronizingly annoyed, treat me like a noob. Hey, more Howl animations! Oh, God! Not that there's a big deal if you're using animation, but when you say that's the reason why you're taking out the national decks, you better actually make those awesome graphics and animations. But, of course, they didn't because hashtag Gamefreak lied. As they always do. Fucking assholes. Can't stand them. Just like I also can't stand the community that defend this crap. Fuck you. Alright. So now... No. Hop's not gonna be your rival, Leon. That's gonna be me, and only me. As I'll actually probably be undefeated in this game. Because I am too good. Alright. Yep, time to take on Hop. Yeah, Hop. I almost find mixed up with Howl, because they literally do have like the same animations, and I do think of Howl a lot when I see Hop. Alright, here we go. And how about this? Make it even more of a challenge by making 2-on-1 as he starts off with Wooloo. Alrighty then. Of course, just pound away. Nothing. Gonna win out here as long as you don't do anything weird or get a crit or something. Like I did. Of course, the crit's forced too to tell you about that. You don't need to tell me about that. I know what I'm doing. For God's sake. I need to stop with this patronizing BS. And here we go, got the level 6. A lot more special attack. Terrible attack. And learned water gun. Mace. Alright, now to take on and destroy Sword Bunny with a water gun. Here we go. Ah! Yes! Hop! I know about type effectiveness. Ooh, that Sword Bunny hit hard. I know about super effectiveness. And I also know about stab. That's why water gun is always stronger for Sobble to use unless it's something that resists water. It's its strongest move at 60 power. I'm big brain, as you can tell. And there, easy W on Hop. Gee, 1-0 to start the series. Let's keep that undefeated streak going. Alright. Yeah, I know. But I can't finish the Pokedex because the National Dex isn't here, remember? There's still like 300 Pokemon or so missing. Like a third of the game is still not... A third of the Pokemon are still not in the game. So, I'm not satisfied until all the Pokemon are in. Mom! Not Mum. Mom! Damn, Gabe. Oh yeah, that's right. Remember what I said about that, to that Wooloo we were gonna be back? Well, it's time now. I just remember that. Yep, that fence that Wooloo was banging on, well, it's been broken open. Yep. Time to save that Wooloo! The slumbering Wield. And time for some more forced encounters as well up here. Okay, here we go. As there is a... I can get to see its text in time. A Skullvet, I'm guessing. Squirrel, it's pure normal if I remember correctly. Well, water gun will do a lot. This thing is like all defense. I've noticed too, sometimes it has a good amount of attack too. But then, when I caught one for my roleplay, of course it doesn't have good attack. Yep. Very easy. And I wonder, let me see really quickly, is it hidden? Like, when it comes to the overhead displays, as there's a new Pokemon 2 Rookie D, which is the flying basic, I think it's normal, wait, yeah, normal flying. Really fast, has solid attack, which is typical for the first bird Pokemon you see. But anyways, about like the in-game, the overworld Pokemon showing up, which is good and all, but I also want the hidden encounters too to happen too. You can do both, game. You can do fucking both. And I'm not sure if it does or not, because I've seen inconsistent results. Like, they're not overworld really right here, but at the same time, it's kind of forced too, because they're all forced encounters right here. And there's another Skullvet. Alright. Up away. Oh no, I'm so scared about my defense being lowered. It would be a shame if I did water gun on you, which I did. Oh no! Alright, still at level 7. But yeah, there's no other encounters right here. It was all forced, as you can see. And of course, Hop being an idiot, running forward like that. The fog is deep here. We need defog. Ah! I didn't know I was in Sinnoh. But of course, I already know everything that happens right here. If only you could have seen my first place here, how surprised I was. As there is Zacian, the legendary mascot of the game. Keep it hidden. As it's doing nothing. Yep, that has no effect because it looks like it's an illusion. fog is deep. Nothing like a good old defog would fix. Eep. Water gun again. Make that foggy. Alright, yep. Do that. Bye-bye, Zakian. We won it out against the legendary. What a very cool surprise that was my first place game, but you didn't get to see the surprise I was actually at. And yeah, there's the Wooloo. Yeah, strut your stuff there, Leon. We know how expert you are and how good you are. Yep, I actually know. I need to look up if there's an encounter right here, actually. Maybe for, like, a future, like, fake Nuzlocke series. Because I'm not doing a fake Nuzlocke series here. I'm just going to play as I normally would. Alright, so... You know what? Maybe I should check. Because I actually don't think I... Oh, well, it's locked. I'm sure you go back there for, like, post-game stuff. Or, like, near the end of the game. But looks like not right now, sadly. Oh, wait, let me see. Is there an item over here? Nope. Okay. Up. Of course, you gotta have that obligatory talk to your mom before you leave. Back in my day, like in Gold and Silver, you just leave and your mom calls you instead. But no, they force this on you, and it's stupid. Yep. Hope you like seeing Sobble. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to check out Sobble's nature and all that. You forget about that. I didn't even see what gender it is either. Male, okay. Higher defense for lower attack. Not sure about that one. I think playing Siestas is higher HP EV. But that could be any number. It could be a terrible number. It could be a really good number. Whoa. Oh, Tubadoo. Okay. Last time I saw it was just one. And there's Mama's company. Bye-bye, Wooloo. And there's Butterfree in the background, too. Alright. Here we go. Yeah. I already know, Hop. I already know. I'm not new to this series. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, there's some Rookie D over there. But you know what? This episode's gone long enough as is. I'm actually going to stop right here and make my catch in the next episode. Alright guys, so that'll wrap it up here. See you guys next time as I continue with the pain of the series. And also remember, #BBND.